My name is Poonam Narewatt. I'm a junior here at Whittier College, and I'm a political science and English major with a minor in Chinese. I'm also this year's Nixon Fellow, and I have worked for the QC and served on Senate, and I'm also a student assistant for Professor Burgers. The objective of the Nixon Fellowship is to basically observe and talk about research any aspect of President Nixon's administration, and I chose to focus on his trip to China, but also put it into contemporary context and talk about America's current re-engagement with China. So I had the opportunity to use the money to travel to China and the Philippines, and I conducted some interviews there, and for my internship, which is a part of the fellowship, I had the opportunity, because of Professor McBride, to intern at the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, which is the UN Refugee Agency. What drew me to Whittier College was really the size of the campus and also the close interaction that I could have with faculty. I think it was really an eye-opener when the day I came to visit Whittier, I also went to San Diego to visit UC San Diego because that was the other college I was considering. And it was a complete contrast. I came here and it felt really homey, and then I went to UC San Diego and I had to take a bus to get around and it was a huge campus, and there just wasn't that welcoming feel, and I could see that my professors wouldn't even have the opportunity to get to know me. One of the main factors that led me to Whittier was the amount of financial aid I was receiving, both from the college and from the government, and without that there's no way I could have afforded coming here. The kind of message I would have for the governor is to really consider the value of private colleges and liberal arts colleges like Whittier College. I think the type of education that is provided here is not something that is common. It isn't something that you can find in a public university. So decreasing funds here, I think, makes for a society in the future that would be worse off. I think it is important for students like me who wouldn't have the opportunity without those grants to come to these colleges to actually get this type of education, this liberal arts education, which I think is really valuable both for me and for society at large.